Joining us now, former California Senator Barbara Boxer, whose Senate seat Kamala Harris won in 2016 after Senator Boxer retired. So I'd love to stick on the issue of down ballot races for us. Are you as bullish on keeping the Senate as Chuck Schumer is projecting himself to be?
I'm quite more bullish than you are, Katie, because I've seen the polls of Jackie Rosen and Tester and the others, Sherrod. They're all running very strong at the moment. Yes, we have to keep up the momentum. And there are a couple of seats like Florida. You know, there's even somebody talking about Nebraska. And you never know if this joy that we're feeling here in this convention spreads across the country and people vote their optimism and not their fears, everything could happen. Last point on this. I'm involved in a very tight race where I live in California. And with Kamala at the top of the ticket, there's such excitement. There's going to be a huge turnout in California that we weren't going to have before. And we have about 3 or 4 or 5 races in the House that could go either way. Mine is the Will Rollins, Ken Calvert race. And that's going to really depend on turnout because it's kind of a 50-50 district.
Yeah, you know, I was watching my friend Chris Hayes the other day, and he had on Lucas Kunce, who's running against Josh Hawley in Missouri, and they had on this bizarre moment where Josh Hawley was following him, Lucas Kunce, around a state fair, asking to debate him immediately, even though they've got a number, I think 5 televised debates. And Chris wondered out loud, which I think is correct, is Josh Hawley seeing different internal polling that's making him pull a stunt like that? Usually it's the person who is behind in the polls who's trying to get that sort of attention. We'll see. Let's talk more about the moment, though. I mean, this is a woman, Kamala Harris, who's getting the nomination tomorrow, officially being handed it, making a big speech. She's the person who took over your Senate seat. She has been on a roller coaster ride, well, just a straight up roller coaster ride, I should say, hopefully one that doesn't come down in her view, up to this position. Do you feel that, she's doing a good job so far? Are you impressed, or what are you thinking?
I'm very impressed. You know, Kamala ran for president the last time, and Joe Biden defeated her, and then she became the VP. And she, you know, literally stood by the master. She watched. He had a portfolio. She learned foreign policy, domestic policy. I am so impressed, and I've watched her so carefully over the years. She's grown into this in an amazing way. And she's comfortable with who she is. She wants to bring her story of the American dream forward. It's such a comparison to this angry Republican MAGA Trump who wants you to vote out of your fear, not out of your joy, who wants you to be angry, not happy. And I loved when they went after her laugh. Yeah, she's a joyful person. And she wants that joy for everyone. She's going to fight for us all so we all have that laugh and that smile.
I think I should have said a rocket ship instead of roller coaster, more apt for the moment. Let me ask you quickly about RFK. He's making a big announcement on Saturday. The speculation is that he's going to be ending his race.
Ooh. Listen, I have to say a couple of things. Number one, to anyone who was voting for him because of his name, he will be gone. Listen to the rest of the family. They are all for Kamala Harris. They are totally against Donald Trump. So I think it could give Kamala a bit of a bump. I really do think so. A lot of them won't vote at all because that was just a very odd candidacy. But at the end of the day, there are people who just voted for him because his name is Kennedy and think of Teddy, and they think of, you know, Bobby and John. And he was nothing like that. He was a very odd duck, strange candidate. So this is the moment to pull behind Kamala Harris. Go there. We welcome everybody.
Family certainly wasn't on his side either. Senator Barbara Boxer, thank you very much, as always, for joining us.
Thanks, Katie.